got a bad, bad feeling I ain't love, love, love. I got a bad, bad feeling I ain't love, love, love. And I'm on a good direction going up, up, up. I got a peace of mind that I love, love, love. I got a peace of mind that I love, love, love. I'm gonna take this peace of mind and give it up, up, up. 'Cause I'm going down for the memories. I'm going down so you can't see. I'm going down to Carolina, 'cause that's where my baby will be. I got an old red wagon that I love, love, love. Well, I got an old red wagon that I love, love, love. And if it meant having your love, I'd give it up, up, up. Well, I've had some bad, bad times when I love, love, love. Well, I've had some bad, bad times when I love, love, love. So excuse me if I don't want to give it up, up, up. 'Cause I'm going down for the memories. I'm going down so you can't see. I'm going down to Carolina, 'cause that's where my baby will be. Now the bed is warm and the fire's on, and I just pulled into town. Turn the wagon off and I check my hair and I walk up to your house. But the look in your eyes try telling me lies, but I know you ain't saying goodbye. 'Cause I'm going down for the memories. I'm going down so you can't see. I'm going down to Carolina, 'cause that's where my baby will be.
Thank you.
Very nice blend there at the end.
Thank you.
Now, is that an original?
It is.
Yes.
Do you, when you wrote it, were you thinking either North or South Carolina?
I don't know, short.
It's just one of those things when you're writing a song and it just comes to, like, thinking of somewhere, someplace, and it just comes to me.
You
so.
don't have to specify. I just was curious.
I've been to both, so it can mean both, I guess.
I
Do
actually
you
had
prefer one or the other?
I prefer South Carolina.
well, 1 year. I am from North Carolina, and
No offense to North Carolina.
I was going to say I might prefer South Carolina too. I didn't stay in North Carolina, but I was also 14, so I didn't really have much say in the matter. But I had a long argument at the Champaign County Fair 1 year, somebody insisting, I think, that Charlotte was in South Carolina, and just was not going to take any other expertise, advice.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a weird thing to argue about because you could just whip out a map or atlas. Anyway, Gosh, I did not ask before the show because I wasn't much opportunity how much you wanted to stop and talk tonight. If you want to do 6 songs in a row, I think you have the option. But if you want to talk every couple of songs, that's cool too.
Sure, every couple songs is fine.
Oh, okay. And Carrie, you were with us fairly recently.
Right.
So I'd like to know how you've been, but also I think this is Aaron's first time on the show.
It is.
So welcome aboard.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
And so far, looks like there's no learning curve as far as...
Nope.
Hopefully the
So-
butterflies are out now. And
He's actually a radio personality for a real job, so
Oh.
I am.
that's what he does. He's a little bit more comfortable on radio than I am.
FM or AM?
FM.
I figured probably, but
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
I can't do the talk very well. So.
I do not view... I'm amazed, and I may have mentioned this before, but I remember when one station in town started playing local music, they said, well, what are you going to do now at WEFT, now that another station's playing local music? I said, celebrate? So I don't really view other stations as
Competition,
nemeses that we have to joust with.
which is
Right.
good.
Well, I mean, radio is so embattled now,
Yeah.
terrestrial radio, that I figure we're kind of all in it together.
Right.
Right.
Yep. It's kind of, you hate to say it, going down the wrong end of the slope, and everyone's just trying to survive.
Well, I'm preaching to the choir, anybody who can hear me now. But yeah, I don't really feel that a station playing local music and a station giving the farm report are like mortal enemies.
Right.
Because probably they're not going after the same audience at the same moment.
Right.
Yeah.
So, well, at some point during the hour, I'd like to cover upcoming gigs you have and booking information. But
Right.
if you want to go into a couple more songs, that's certainly appreciated.
Sure. We're gonna mix some of our own originals in with some of our favorite covers done our way, and kind of do a happy medium that way. So.
This one's called Hard Soul or The Storm Keeps Me Warm. Haven't decided yet.
The parentheses title.
If your love was weather, I'd be hiding in the cellar. But I don't wanna be alone, so the storm keeps me warm. I see you laughing, and it's harder to imagine a dark and empty house where the rain has left me out. You know I keep coming back for more. I should be walking out the door, 'cause you're a hard soul. You're a hard soul. And you're a hard soul. But a hard soul needs a hand to hold.
The storm, it wakes me, and your hand, it shakes me. I roll off to the float, I step 1 foot out the door.
Just like a hurricane, like it's stuck back in the rain. Yeah, the only cover I'll ever need is the one between the sheets. The pain of living ain't half as bad. You know I lost everything I had, 'cause you're a hard soul. You're a hard soul. And you're a hard soul. But a hard soul needs a hand to hold. I got some things I keep locked up in a room to fix the damage done when I hit the storm. All it contains is just a hand on my wrist and a heart in my chest, and I let you do the rest. 'Cause the heart soul, and you're a heart soul, and you're a heart soul, but a heart soul needs a hand to hold. Yeah, a heart soul needs a hand to hold.
I think next we're going to do our favorite coverage on Prine, because he's a good dude. So
He's a very good dude.
here's our take on All the Best.
I wish you love and happiness. I guess I wish you all the best. I wish you don't do like I do and never fall in love with someone like you. 'Cause if you fell just like I did, you'd probably walk around the house like a little kid. But kids don't know, they can only tell how hard it is to wish you happiness.
I guess love is like a Christmas card. You decorate a tree, you throw it in the yard, and it decays and dies in the snowman man. I once knew love, I knew how to feel. Yeah, I knew love, and love knew me. And when I walk, love walked with me. But I got no hate, and I got no pride. I got so much love that I cannot hide.
Say you drive a Chevy, you say you drive a Ford, you say you drive around the town till you just get bored.
And then you change your mind for something else to do, and your heart gets bored with your mind, and it changes you.
Well, it's a doggone shame.
And it's enough for me.
I wish you love,
I wish you happiness.
I wish you love,
I wish you happiness.
I guess I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Care to talk?
We can
Sure,
talk now while I
sure.
tune my guitar.
Good timing. So, upcoming gigs where if people like this, and so far response is good, where
Yeah.
can they go pay to see you?
Right now, we're actually working on recording an album, so we've kind of not been doing any gigs. But I believe in June, we'll be doing a show in Danville.
Okay.
We're actually with the recording label SCP, and for the Sounds of Summer over there, they're going to be doing kind of a showcase of all the artists there. So that'll probably be our newest up-and-coming show, but right now we're kind of focusing on the album and getting that out.
I should clarify for any long-distance listeners, that's Danville, Illinois.
Yes.
Since where I was in North Carolina was right by Danville, Virginia.
Oh, nice.
And I don't know of too many more, but
There's
I
probably
know
more out there.
I lived here a while before I got it straight. And Charleston, I seriously thought we had bands visiting from down southeast. And I think I even asked if it was West Virginia or South Carolina, and people just looked at me funny. Thought I was being a
45
smart
minutes
aleck.
down the road.
What?
So, yeah, there's a sticker somewhere. Yeah, right there. They were a Charleston band. And I just thought they were touring an awful lot. And
Nice.
maybe lost because they kept playing here. And are you available for booking in the meantime?
We
or-
are.
We are.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not too late to get those birthday parties, weddings, bar mitzvahs,
Right.
taxidermy.
Taxidermy. Yeah,
We're-
that's what we
those
go
are our
for.
specialties,
Yep.
actually.
We do really well at those and bar mitzvahs.
Jess was saying she actually played Johnny May earlier without even knowing the
Yeah.
timeliness. So,
Yeah, she didn't know.
well, I guess a lot of us didn't until, but it's delightful to have you back.
Surprise.
I was going to rip you for John Prine being such a mainstream choice to cover, but I didn't want you to take me seriously and have to explain. So, well, gosh, I can't think of other immediate business. So, if you want to go into a couple more, that'd be nice.
Sure.
Or, I mean, it's your hour, so
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I think we're going to do another cover of one of our favorite artists. This is from Ryan Adams. This is Come Pick Me Up.
Nope.
Nope. Yep.
Oh, and I should add that you're listening to WEFT 90.1 FM Champaign web sessions with Bashful Youngens.
We're going to do Come Pick Me Up later. We're going to do...
We're going to do another original now since I already tuned my guitar down and didn't see the set list. So this one's called Got You. I Got You. Whatever. Got you where I want you. Got you where I need you. Got you where I know you got me too. Hold each other all night. Hold each other near and tight. Hold you where I know you'll hold me too. Got you now, I want you. Got you now, I need you. Tell me that it all goes up from here. 'Cause I got you and you got me. Let's stop right there, it's time to see. If to you it's all the same, and leave me now, it'll be okay. Simple little somewheres, nowhere unless you're there. Silly that I know, but try, my dear. 'Cause what you got me going through is something that I know is new. It's driving me insane is what you like to do. If I got you and you got me, then stop right there, it's time to see. But if to you it's all the same, and leave me now, it'll be okay. 'Cause if I got you and you got me, then stop right there, it's time to see.
Right. So now we'll go back to the Ryan Adams tune. Short's got to get himself all dressed up.
The struggles of a harmonica player.
or lack thereof. When they call your name, will you walk right up with a smile on your face? And will you cower in fear in your favorite sweater with an old love letter? I wish you would. I wish you would come pick me up, take me out, mess me up, steal my records, and screw all my friends. They're all full of it, with a smile on your face, and then do it again. Well, I wish you would.
When you're walking downtown, do you wish I was there? Do you wish it was me? With the windows clear and the mannequin's eyes, do they all look like mine?
I think you could. I wish you would come pick me up, take me out, mess me up, steal my records, screw all my friends behind my back, with a smile on your face, and then do it again. I wish you would. I wish you'd make up my bed, so I could make up my mind. Try it for sleeping instead. Maybe you'll rest sometimes. Well, I wish I could. Well, I wish I could. Well, I wish I would.
I dropped shit. Sorry.
Monica.
I was watching Password this morning, and they had the worst clues for harmonica I could have. I figured it out, but it was like, let's make this as unnecessarily. It was actually an unaired episode. NBC skipped it on purpose because it was just such a train wreck.
It's terrible.
Like old password?
It's 1979, yes, and it never aired till 2004. One of the celebrities, apparently, he just had a whole litany of grievances against NBC that he proceeded to give on air, a little here, a little there. It was bizarre. But, yeah, they had a whole round where the answer was harmonica, so...
Every answer.
Everything was supposed to be a clue for harmonica. And
Fair enough.
you needed every single clue or it didn't make any sense. So yeah, that's my harmonica.
1979, I don't know. You could just say Bob Dylan.
I guess they were going for the first... Yeah, you can look it up on YouTube if you care.
Good deal.
So, do you have any harmonica stories?
Short.
Well, I kind of notorious for buying cheap stuff. So
Ain't that the truth?
So I bought some like cheaper harmonicas when I was learning out, and then
What's cheap?
it was like it was a whole set of like 7 of them for like $25.
Oh, so yeah, that averages
That's
out
pretty
pretty
cheap.
cheap.
So so I actually went out to the Upper Bout actually, and I bought
Quantity is not always quality.
and I bought like a $60 one, just one of them. And we were actually in the studio a couple of weeks ago, and we were doing a harmonica part to a song we're about to play, and or that we already played, and the like one of the higher pitch notes just went out. So,
Wow.
yeah.
That's what he gets for buying good things, I guess.
Yeah, I know. The cheap one still works.
Oh, wow, okay. I know I got one of those.
That's what I get for always making fun of him for buying cheap
Right.
things.
I know I got one of those. Actually, 2 of those. I think they're $8 now, $7.99. It's like, teach yourself harmonica. Anybody can do it. And I
like,
couldn't do it.
Mary Had a Little Lamb is like the first song that comes up in the...
I can play a rubber band, whatever that is, where you strap a rubber band around it. That or maracas. That's about it. So
Maracas. You can come play maracas with us anytime, Todd.
I need help shaking them, but other than that, I'm pretty good at it.
That's all the maraca entails.
I also lip sync "Happy Birthday." So
Perfect.
Mike will be getting.
We
a
might
silent,
have to sing Mike Happy Birthday tonight.
It will be a silent rendition on my part. The camera will show me mouthing it. But
okay.
Nobody will hear it.
Yeah, we're
It's
just
like a
gonna
dog
we're
whistle.
gonna cut us out of this, and it's gonna be our voices, but with you singing it. It's just gonna be a
There we
lip
go.
sync of Happy Birthday to Mike.
That would be some video. We'd have to get the angles down.
We would. We'll figure it out.
Bashful Youngens
Mhm.
on WEFT Sessions. Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
thank you.
This one's called Where Does It Go?
Yeah, this is another one of ours.
Don't take it all, don't take it over, don't take it all. I see you now. Don't wear it out, don't show it off, don't wear the crown, they'll go with you, but don't let 'em in. When you don't let me in. From the back I see your feigning smile. Sold it off and rest your head a while. But where does it go anymore? Go ahead, get on, stop everything. The sunshine in your eyes, a christening. Rain falls like wine, it stains your pretty clothes. You turn it into gold and you dance all night. But don't settle down if you want them around. From the back I see your fading smile, like a bad idea hangs around too long. But where does it go anymore? From the back I see your fading smile, sold it off and rest your head a while. From the back I see your fading smile, like a bad idea hangs around too long. But where does it go anymore?
This is one more of our songs. This is called Out in the Woods.
Well, Daddy came home, said it's gonna have to wait. And finally laid me off, got an answer to the bank. The year took forever, but he finally got a job. We dished that old rock for a 2-story rock out in the woods. Well, sister grew up and she blew them all away. Barely out of school when she took off for LA. Made a little money with a wave and a smile. Wasn't quite enough to keep her feet on the ground in Hollywood. Johnny grabbed a helmet and he worked in the mine. Had an honest job with a kid and a wife. He got the black lung and he died in July. We buried him in sand under pale moonlight out in the woods. Mama got cold and she took off for the aisle. The warmth of the sun couldn't fix her smile. She came back to him, it was late 95. A 2-story rock met the fate of a fire out in the woods. Well, me, I hit the city soon as I could drive a car. Saved a little money slinging beers in the bar. I got to missing home when I turned 25. So I ditched the city lights for a 2-story ride out in the woods.
I'm really bad at counting tonight, or maybe it seems one week we'll have a band where their songs are all 90 seconds long, and the next week we'll have a band and their songs are all 8 minutes long. So I'm mostly going by if it gets quiet or not.
Fair enough.
It's as good as measurement as any, so.
Well, I figure you can holler. I'm the silent one when it comes to singing, so. So, anything we haven't covered that you want to put out there?
No.
Any events besides upcoming concerts that you want people to be aware of, or?
Not right now. Like I said, we're busy recording the album, and we're doing that with a fantastic studio in Danville called SEP. Thanks to Jordan Peter, and Kate is here tonight. She's helping us out too.
Thank you. I guess we have a camera crew in several senses tonight.
Yeah.
One question, because we referenced Johnny May earlier.
Right.
How many, between the two of you, how many other projects do you have active?
I don't have any. This is it. I mainly just like writing songs, so I do that, and then when we get to play them.
Yeah. He's kind of where it all started, and that's how I started playing music in this town, thanks to Mike Ingram and Open Mic, and kind of took off from there. And then from that, we kind of took a hiatus, and then I had the pleasure of joining Johnny May with a bunch of fantastic people and met a bunch of fantastic people, and it's kind of spread from there. But this is kind of where it all comes back to, and I'm happy that we get the chance to kind of pursue where that started out. So
You just gave me an idea, talking about things around town, things to plug.
Mhm.
Why don't we plug Mike's Open Mic?
Absolutely. You need to go out to Tuesday to Cowboy Monkey at Open Mic.
No cover ever, right?
No cover ever. And he always has like fun drink specials if you get up and play a particular theme song. We haven't actually been there in quite a while, but we certainly have to credit that place with kind of getting our start and our comfortability with
They're
what we're doing.
very welcoming there.
Very
too,
welcoming.
And
it's
I
like
guess
whatever you have, there's rap, there's poetry, there's
Polka?
polka. Haven't seen polka yet, but and everything from country to rock to pop. It's just a very large, eclectic group there. So if you ever have something you want to play or want to start getting comfortable, with things in this town and the music scene here, it's a great place to start.
And in all seriousness, I said polka sort of as a joke, but I imagine it's like WEFT sessions. There has to be somebody who wants to play it
Right.
for it to be represented.
Right.
If
Right.
somebody starts a polka band, polka at Open Mic, but
Yeah.
you can't complain. Well, you can complain, but you can't legitimately complain there's no polka if you don't try to get polka musicians to do it.
Yeah. I don't know how big of a demand there is for polka these days.
I think it's
but
more of a Wisconsin. Well, I
Fair
don't
enough.
know. Chicago, I think, we had at least one statewide elected official who I think polka'd till the day she died.
That's nice, though.
But
Polka's a dying genre.
well,
Needs to come back.
we've been doing the 50s at midnight,
Maybe.
and so I've been exposed to some polka, as opposed to none. I don't know that a lot has made it to air, but once again, if people want to hear it or not hear it, they need to make requests accordingly.
Right.
But do we know for absolute certain what goes on with Mike's Open Mic when he's away?
Usually somebody covers it for him.
So show up tomorrow no matter what.
Right.
Because I don't know what his schedule is as far as when
Yes. He's really good at finding people to cover and people that are good at it. So.
both for that and for this.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. So he's away and he's still, doing business and contacting us to come fill in. So.
I just didn't want to put pressure on him. Go see him tomorrow, and knowing full well that.
No, I am sure he has somebody to cover it, but.
Well, one time he was emailing booking WEFT sessions, and he was like, "I'm on a flight to Germany."
Yeah.
And that is a level of dedication that I simply have not had the technology to try out.
Yeah.
I feel dedicated to this show, but I have never texted from Germany with respect
I can't
to
say
the
that
show.
I would either, but.
Mostly because I haven't been to Europe this century.
I've never been to Europe.
Me neither, yeah. Or
But
last century.
You should play BBC sessions or Peel sessions or
that'd be great. That'd be
actually
great.
Peel sessions I think ended when John Peel died. But
Yeah.
Abbey Road.
you should do
Abbey Road sessions, those look fun.
Yeah.
If they
do
still
the equivalent of WEFT sessions in all the little medieval Prague and
Right.
Bratislava.
Yeah, we can only hope we can, go to Europe and play stuff. That'd be great.
Well, tell them I gave you the idea if it
for
works
sure,
out.
for sure, for sure.
And make sure they're streaming, or I'll just have to take your word for it.
Right. Yeah.
So, a couple more?
Yep.
Sure.
Oh, and as is protocol, warn me before the very last one so that I don't
Yeah.
get caught flat-footed.
For sure.
All right.
We're done. No. Like, oh,
Yeah, we got a few left for you. Again, a couple are some of our favorite covers.
and I'll just tell any drivers entering the listening radius that you are listening to WEFT 90.1 FM Champaign. This is WEFT Sessions. We do it every week, and our special guests this week are Bashful Youngens.
That's
Yeah,
right.
That's right. So this song is kind of an old favorite of everybody that we've rearranged to fit our likings. So we hope you like it.
You wake up late for school, man, you don't wanna go.
You ask your mom, please, but she still says no.
You miss 2 classes and no homework.
But your teacher preaches class like you're some kind of jerk.
You gotta fight for your right to party. Your pop caught you smoking and he said, man, no way.
Whoa, that hypocrite, he smokes like 2 packs a day.
Man, living at home is such a drag.
Now your man threw away your best porno mag.
Busted.
You gotta fight for your right to party. Don't step out of this house if those are the clothes you're gonna wear.
And I'll kick you out my house if you don't cut that hair.
Yeah, your mom busted in and said, what's that noise?
Whoa, Mom, you're just jealous, it's the
Steve,
boys.
you gotta fight for your right to party. You gotta fight for your right to party.
To
Party, to party, to party.
Before you go on, I just want to ask everybody's permission if we might play that back in the future, because it kind of crept up on me in a good way.
Absolutely.
I know you don't have the authorization to sell it since
No.
it's a copyrighted song and all, but I would love to play that back as an attention. I mean, it was pretty, but also to see who's paying attention.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
It does sneak up on you because the chord arrangement is way different.
Usually takes me like halfway, like through the verse or the second verse to be like, oh, weird.
But and as I
Kind
said,
of what we go for.
right after the first song, I really liked. I don't want to ignore the originals, but I had no way of saying, oh yeah, that song that you guys wrote that doesn't actually exist out there to.
Right.
So.
I guess that's a good thing. That's a compliment for sure.
So yeah, you. I noticed.
Good. That's the plan.
Here's another sunshiny anthem for the beach.
Short wrote the song, and it's gorgeous, and I'm kind of going to sit in the background and let him do his thing.
When I see you with him, smile on your face, there's an old flame that burns, and it won't go away. Didn't think this one would last. I thought I'd get another chance, but I couldn't read your mind. So when I'm looking for it, all I find is now there's a place that don't even share my address. And I wonder if I could ever do with less. There's no way around it that I can see. But damn, sometimes I think it should have been me. Your eyes told a tale, your lips sang a song, but a long time ago it came down to this, and now it's gone, and all that remains is a hand that holds someone else. And I wonder where we might be if I just said yes. I know this is not where I want to be, but damn, sometimes I think it should have been me. Tomorrow a new day will come, and I'll move along. Forgotten souls with restless woes eclipse the dawning of the sun. Tonight I'll let forgiveness get the better part of me. But I'll always wonder if it could have been me. Yeah, I always think it should have. It should have been me.
Was expecting to hear the whole room clapping, but the whole room is not very many people, so kind of an intimate set tonight compared to, we've had several lately where the room was just, you could, I was trying not to trip over people because I've liked our audiences. They've been nice and supportive, but, I don't want there to be any collateral damage either.
Right.
So even if I don't like people, much less when I do.
Right.
I like everybody. I'm thinking of like one or two exceptions, but generally people I don't know personally. So, let's see. To sum up, oh wait, because you have one more, right?
Yeah, we can do one more.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
As I said, we have kind of a packed birthday schedule for
Yes.
Mike tonight. I don't think Mike realized all the stuff that we'd planned.
Mike, you're 25 now, right?
I was going to try saying, like, special 50th birthday episode or something, but since we already did a tribute to Mike's actual year of birth, we'd be kind of... Yes, we'd be toying with our listeners' intellect. Although, we did it late enough that it might be different listeners. I don't know. But yes, this hour has been... Bashful Youngens, and then we're going to have Brandon from Marathon on in the next hour to talk about not only Mike's birthday, but also the record that he's trying to put out. And we've still got the tribute to 1958 coming up, so kind of a packed night. I see another mouth organ piece.
Yes.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
And gosh, I feel like there was... You mentioned the Danville show. Could we plug that one more time?
Yeah, Danville does this really great, kind of event downtown during the summer, and we'll be a part of that. Actually, one of the head people of the label that we work with organizes all of it. So he gets a lot of great people. I think more of the bands he has this summer are Davina and the Vagabonds. I'm drawing a blank of who else he has this summer. 90s Daughter, a bunch of great things during the summer. And then he has like a week during the summer that he's going to kind of, showcase all of the label artists and the people, kind of more local musicians and everything. And so that'll be fun.
Did you say which label?
SCP,
Okay.
SCP Recording Studios.
Well, it's good. We have had so much occasion to talk about Airship.
Yeah.
I have said it's not that I want to play favorites. It's just that almost everything local that's been put out that's not Mud, Parasol, because Polyvinyl I don't think has a lot of local artists anymore, even though they're based locally. And so there's the CDs that Mud, Parasol, I think they have another imprint, Spur for country. Yeah. And then Isaac's been on with bands to promote Airship releases, and it's kind of like I said about Polka. Hey, if you have other stuff that we're not representing, it's because we aren't aware of it.
Yeah.
So
SCP has a bunch of great local artists. They have Upshot. They have Andy Mo Dead Possums.
We just got the new Upshot record too.
Yeah, it's great.
Who runs SCP?
SCP right now is run by Jordan Cundiff and Peter Blackman out of Danville. And they do a great job with it. But yeah, they've got Upshot, they got Annie Mo and Dead Possums, they have Casey Burton, they have James Jones Trio, the Pilgrims out of the Kankakee area, and us. And
well, thanks for the reminder. I should
play
play
Upshot. It's been a nice eclectic
Upshot
label to work with.
Stephanie.
next hour. The thing is, from WEFT sessions, we've had, we just had a pledge drive, of course, and Upshot had recorded, I don't know that they were intended as commercials, but one year they sang to donate to WEFT, and I play it back occasionally when we have pledge drive, and we didn't have any new or relatively recent recordings besides that, so it's nice to actually play when they're doing their real music and not just making commercials on the fly.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Their new album's great.
any particular track you'd like to hear from it?
Oh, I don't know. They have one called Rufus. That's really great.
That's-
It's kind of like a Dave Matthews kind of feel.
I think that's track 1, and I think it's the only one
think
I've
so,
already
too.
played so far. So
Yeah.
I will have to play it again.
It's a good one, for sure.
All right. Well, one more song from Bashful Youngens with my thanks. Feel free to stick around, pick up your recording.
Sure.
Swap recipes, lawyer jokes, mother-in-law
I don't
jokes.
cook.
I didn't say make the recipes. I was actually swapping. I shared a recipe with somebody before the show. He said that reading it made him sick. So
Oh.
I might quit before I get any further behind. But it was one of those, those cards they had in the 60s and 70s, and it was like, with just Jell-O, Miracle Whip, Velveeta, and creamed duck liver, you can feed
Yeah.
a family of 8, and it, absolutely unfathomable that people would eat this on purpose. But cream of mushroom soup, I think, was another popular. It was
Ooh.
just take all this murky glop and
Put it into one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'm glad that we have outlived that phenomenon.
We're getting there.
All right, one more from Bashful Youngens, and then stay tuned for another hour of local music on WEFT 90.1 FM Champaign. Thanks.
Thank you.
This is an original called Hellbound.
Now the sun has turned its back over this lost and tired soul, and the rearview mirror may dig me out of this relentless hole.
Lord, it haunts the will of me, and I keep losing sleep. When I'm lost and lonely, cold, and I can't seem to earn my keep.
But I always seem to dig myself too deep. And don't you know it gets the best of me? Well, I'm hellbound and I'm torn down. Won't you save me from the wreck that is myself? And the sunlight doesn't seem as bright 'cause you pulled the wool over my eyes. But when the sun comes up, the water dries. Oh,
Now these shadows hanging off of me keep telling me to get some sleep.
when tomorrow comes, the moon will run, and this hole seems so deep. But I always seem to dig myself too deep. And don't you know it gets the best of me? Well, I'm hellbound and I'm torn down. Won't you save me from the wreck that is myself? And the sunlight doesn't seem as bright 'cause you pulled the wool over my eyes. But when the sun comes up, the water dries. For when I wake, I'll board the train, and I won't look back as I walk away. These tears are words the heart can't seem to say. For when I wake, I'll board the train, and I won't look back as I walk away. These tears are words the heart can't seem to say. For when I wake, I'll board the train, and I won't look back as I walk away. These tears are words the heart can't seem to say. Oh.